David J's got something to say. Starting a little different this week. We're going to start the show here at the bowling alley for the Wednesday night highlight. Why? Because we're going on the road this weekend. I won't have time to, I won't have time to film at home because I won't be there. So, but, you know, got the team here, got Grid, got Fair, got Cass. All
Indiana this week, baby.
All of us heading out of town, going to Indianapolis, Western Shootout. 2 different patterns we're going to bowl on. It's going to be a lot of fun. So, but we're going to bring you a Wednesday night highlight. I'm going to do a video on the bus, do a video from the hotel. We're going to have some fun. So, everyone gets their 2 shots tonight. We'll see what happens. Wednesday night highlight. My name's David J. And as always, I've got something to say.
Oh, baby! That's for the strike pot.
Still alive in this strike pot. Let's go.
Damn!
He likes it. Oh yeah, he liked it. Idle? Nice. Those new balls are working pretty good. Those new ones are working good, aren't they?
That was a little right.
Hey, it worked though. New ball?
New ball. Another new ball, yeah.
New ball. 10 back. Oh, that's a confident looking shot right there. Oh, he walks it out and everything. Jake Fair. Bang.
I only strike in these ones, honestly. I don't strike any.
That's very true. That's very true.
Woo! Dang.
Here we go. We on the bus. What's up, Keneally?
What's up, buddy?
Daniel. What's up, buddy? We're on the bus, headed to Indianapolis. David J's got something to say. We just left. Colby, I see you back there.
What's up, David?
How you doing, buddy?
Chilling.
Good, good, good. Heading out to Indianapolis for the Western Shootout. I think I heard Grid say something back there.
Hey, we're back here.
There we go. We got Fair. I see Brendan, Donovan, Gavin. We got everybody here.
Highlight right here.
Wednesday night highlight. He needed 2 mulligans to actually strike, though. So, you know, I was nice to him this week. He did shoot 690, so he redeemed himself. So it's all good. But do another video here and get a couple hours down the road. David J's got something to say. This weekend's gonna be fun. Well, on the road. It's a great view.
I got it.
Very overcasty.
I said 57 years old.
Got my guy Daniel right here. How we doing, buddy?
Doing well. Doing well. You're stretching the legs out.
Ready for the weekend?
Oh yeah. Stay ready so you don't gotta get ready.
That's what I like to hear. I think I just read that quote in my book, actually.
Yeah, how is it?
It's a good book. Starting a new book actually, just on this bus trip right there. How Champions Think.
So far, what do you think about it?
It's a good book. It's a big thing that stuck out to me so far is don't focus on the bad stuff. Like, for our sport in bowling, I don't. If you take a bad shot and make a bad shot, just let it go. Focus on the good ones.
Yeah, I mean, coaches say you have 5 seconds to think about it, then forget about it.
What do you think
Go.
of Justin Trudeau?
I think that's a good message for everything. I was thinking about it and you stopped and started thinking about it. It's like in school, you get a bad grade, hey, forget about it. Think about the good ones.
The bad grade's not going to define how dumb you are.
No, man, because
Just learn from it. You become better on the future.
this guy, you should write a book.
Man, I don't know. I don't know about all that.
Now you don't want to write a book.
I'm a better bowler than I am a writer.
You know, when you're as good as you are, I mean, you could be slightly less better of a writer and you still be a really good writer. So
No, it's all because of you, man. You told me to put the crutch arm on it.
you used the crutch arm before you met me, so
Maybe one day I'll see you bowl two-handed.
I bowled two-handed. It ain't pretty. I fall over. I usually throw it in the gutter.
You should do it in front of me.
I'll do it next practice.
Okay.
Be like, all right, crutch arm.
I'll keep you at that. I'll keep you accountable for that.
I bet you're.
I better see you throwing in two-handed on Tuesday.
It's two-hand Tuesday, right?
Oh yeah.
We should make that a thing.
Oh yeah.
Two-hand Tuesday. I wish there was a day of the week that started with a C, because then we could say crutch arm. But
Yeah. There is no day in the week that starts with a C anymore.
unfortunately, maybe we can invent one.
We'll see.
Crutch day. Good conversation there with my guy Daniel, phenomenal bowler, two-hander, one of our two-handers on the team. Came in 7th a couple weeks ago, so it's been good. But that's your update. I don't even know where we're at, honestly. We just got by a crash, but probably got another hour and a half or 2 hours or so on the road. But cruising right along to Indiana. Do another video in a little bit. Maybe we'll talk with some of the other guys on the team. Get their thoughts for this upcoming weekend. David J's got something to say. Tune in for more. David J got something to say. We at the hotel now. Well, we got a place with a couple beds and, you know, a sink, but I guess it's called a hotel. But got my roommates for this tournament. We got Kyle. We got G-Bone over there. I think Ethan's on screen. I can't actually tell.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so that's good. I didn't want to cut him off and say his name at the same time, but I mean, we made it to the hotel. We're here in Indianapolis. Got the Western Shootout tomorrow. We're talking about when we gonna go eat breakfast tomorrow. I said I'm gonna go eat like 3 times because, you know, free food is free food. Can't turn down no free food. What time we leave at? What, like 9? What time we leaving tomorrow? 9:45? 10?
Something like that.
Something like that. I think I don't know. We're leaving at some point, but, you know. Oh, damn. We got to get this on the video.
Oh, yeah, bro. Oh, yeah.
No.
Wow.
We're going from rated PG to rated PG-13 now.
You're going to have an age restriction on your video now.
I gotta, when I upload, I gotta check the box that say it's not made for kids now. Oh, it's gonna be a fun weekend. We're gonna have some fun. Do another video sometime tomorrow. And hey, tomorrow morning before the tournament, tomorrow after the tournament, and hopefully we're still smiling, because, you know, bowling has a way of making me want to punch things. But hey, David J's got something to say. Talk to y'all later. David J's got something to say. Back here in the hotel room after day 1. I think we're all tired. What do you think, boys? We all tired?
Yeah.
I think G-Bone's. No, he's alive. He's still with us.
Barely.
He just took a nice fall on the bed a couple of times. I thought we were gonna lose him. And then Ethan takes a fall and busts his lip. So maybe not do that. Maybe leave that to the trained professionals. Now he has a cleft palate, as G-Bone says. Maybe leave that to the trained professionals. Well, for me, it didn't really go ever, because I threw 4 shots. They all sucked, and I got pulled. So, you know, That sums up my day. Kyle, what's up, buddy? How'd your day go?
Not too great. I averaged like 150 today. Out of like 2 games.
But did you throw it good? Talk to the camera, Kyle. We need you on video.
Oh, I don't know. I never threw it how I wanted to. I was either too slow or I was tugging my swing. I never was able to get around the ball, so that wasn't fun. But I tried. Tomorrow will be better.
Tomorrow will be better. JV team is in first place right now, so, I mean, we did something right. I mean, we're up by 50, and I think those were the 50 pins that I knocked down. I mean, those are the only 50 pins I knocked down, so thanks to Ethan for saving my game that would have been like a 94. At least he got me to 150 something, so hey, shout out to my two-handed lefty. G-Bone, you threw the ball pretty much all day today. How do you think it went, buddy?
Overall, I think it went pretty well. My physical game definitely has seen some better days, but it wasn't one of the worst days. So it was it was a midday, so it was okay. Pretty good.
It was mid. Okay. And what about the two-hand lefty over there that busted his lip? What about you, buddy? How'd it go?
It went pretty good.
I hope you're on screen. I can't tell.
Oh yeah, I'm on screen.
Okay.
It went pretty well. I felt like I threw the ball really good. One thing I struggled with though was definitely being fast, and spares could definitely have been better. But overall, I was hitting my mark half of the time. Execution with my shots were pretty good as well. So
That's what's up. We've got 16 Baker games tomorrow. See if we can take home that JV title, because I think last year we came in second, maybe.
No,
And this one?
last year.
Did JV win it last year too?
Yeah.
Oh, well, there we go. We got to defend the title. I wasn't here because I wasn't on JV because, I mean, I suck. But anyway. But it was a fun day. We'll do better tomorrow. We learned that there's going to be no oil on the lanes tomorrow. At least that's what it's going to seem like. So the balls are going to hook a lot. So that pretty much sums up today. Part of me wants to go knock on other people's doors and see if I can get other people on video. What do you think?
Yeah.
I think I should do it. Let's go see. Anyone know which one Jake's room is?
I think it's the one across from.
We'll go find out. Let's go knock on some hotel doors. Let's see if we can find anybody. Probably don't want to lock myself out. Let's see. No, it ain't that one. See if anyone answers here on room 208. I don't know. I don't know if anyone's still awake. No, maybe not. I don't know if anyone's awake. I don't know what rooms people are in. Damn, everyone must be sleeping. Nobody wants to answer the door. Oh well. We'll talk to them on the bus tomorrow sometime. But yeah, we'll recap tomorrow on the bus on the way home. We'll get more people's views, but until then, I think I'm going to go to sleep, and I think J-Bone's got to do his homework, yeah?
Yeah.
He'll get it done, hopefully. Maybe.
Oh, I will.
How's the lip over there, Ethan?
It's going. It's not bleeding as much anymore.
Oh, that's good. Well, David J. That's all David J. has to say for tonight, so peace.
20 cards left on this second ball raffle.
Entry JV1. Congratulations.
Because like if it was like 3 hours long, I stopped. Yeah, it's only 1:30 minutes.
Well, it's 1:10, so what's your game plan? We're gonna come up with.
I don't want to be holding this. You can hold that.
Okay, that's cool. Fine, we can go to rolling out.
Woo.
David J's got something to say. Dubs only. Western Shootout JV champions. A lot of the content brought to you this weekend. Angelique right there, so shout out to her. Made a bunch of videos. This is going to be a good episode, fun episode. We got the whole team here, Western champions. Let's go. Dubs only. David J's got something to say. There you see it. Medal from the Western Shootout 2022 Men's JV Champions. Back here, made it back home to back at McKendree after a long bus ride. Not too long, 3.5, 4-ish hours or so, but it was good. It was a good weekend. There were some ups, there were some downs, but at the end of the day, we walked away. The JV team walked away with the win. It's my first official college victory. I know last year, the JV 1 team and the varsity team won a bunch, but I was not actually on those. I wasn't one of the 8 guys on those rosters, so it was still a win for the school, which is great. But this one I was actually a part of, so adds a little bit of sweetener to it. Varsity team came up a little short, but that's okay. Back at it again next week for the Lions Classic. As far as this tournament goes, just overall, the first day was not good at all for me. I mean, as we were warming up, I kind of knew, just based on the pattern and what we were on, and I kind of had a feeling the left side was going to be a nightmare, but I gave it a shot. I gave it my try. And I feel like I was throwing it okay in warm-ups. Got a little bad luck because all of my warm-up shots I was shooting off of somebody's spare, because like when you warm up at a college tournament, you don't do your strike shot and then throw your spare shot. You just throw a ball, go, next person throw a ball, go, next person throw a ball, go. So sometimes you end up like me and you don't actually get to throw any shots on a full rack, which messes with your mind a little bit, messes with your psyche a little bit, but that's not why I threw it bad. When I got the chance to play, I threw it bad, just blaming myself. I just didn't throw it that great. So, I mean, that is what it is. But yeah, the first day for me wasn't that great. We were leading by 50 pins after day 1, which was 6 traditional games, which is just like what you would see if you go to the bowling alley, just bowling 6 traditional games. But I mean, I was grabby, and a big thing that happened to me was I didn't get my first frames until the 4th game of that day, and it takes about an hour and a half ish for each game. So I was standing there for a good 3 hours, 3.5, 4 hours. Yeah, I got a fill frame here and there, but throwing one shot's not gonna loosen you up at all, especially when it's like, yeah, you grab your ball and you shake your legs out, you shake your arms out, you kind of do one of those with your back, but trying to actually get loose enough to be comfortable throwing balls, it's a completely different thing. So when I did get in there, I was so stiff. I mean, that's what it boils down to. So I don't put too much emphasis on those shots just because I was very stiff. I mean, you do your warm-ups and you get loose, and whether you're feeling good or not, and then you stand there. Not really standing there, but you're still clapping, you're still cheering the team on, which I was trying to do. I was trying to keep the energy up, but either way, you get stiff, not throwing a ball. Excuse me. But on to today. Got up early this morning at the bowling alley at like 8. Around 7:45 or 8 this morning, we were at the bowling alley. Went through practice. I threw a few shots in practice. I actually got some full racks to shoot on, so that helped the confidence a little bit. But it was good. It was. I mean, again, today I had shots where I grabbed the ball and I pulled it over my toe. There were times that threw it too far left and it kind of slid on me, but a couple of shots you saw in all those videos there was a couple of me and peered the pocket, looked really good. One of my shots, it went light and I left 137, which you saw that on the video as well. Ended up picking up that spare, so that was fun. I threw, so it was 16 Baker games today. I was pretty much the leadoff bowler in most of the games. Outside of like the last 4, I was the leadoff bowler, so and then I did come in one of the games in the 4th set. It was the last game, and picked up one of the guy's spares. So I threw 12, and then I did have 2. I think I bowled 2 frames in the first 2 games, and then I was just the leadoff bowler for the rest of it. I don't remember exactly how many shots I threw, but I had 1 open frame, so I mean, I'm satisfied with that. My spare game was there. The only spare I missed was a 2-4-8, and I just chopped it. I mean, couldn't have fit a piece of paper in between the ball and the 4-pin, but hey, it's a miss is a miss. It doesn't matter if you miss by an inch, or doesn't matter if you miss by the width of a piece of paper or the width of 5 bowling balls. I mean, it goes on the board as the same. It's still a miss. So I'll get back at it again. Biggest thing I was talking with Coach Cass about it. I was talking with Dennis about it. Biggest problem I was having this weekend is like I wasn't letting the ball roll off my hand clean. The few shots you saw in the video there, it did come off really clean, and I was able to put up a good shot, help my team out. But there was a few shots in there where I got really grabby with it at the bottom. I tried to baby it. I tried to do things that I just need to not do. It's all in my head. It's all mental. I know it is. Talking with Cass and Dennis on the bus ride home. I mean, it's all about letting the ball do what the ball's designed to do. I mean, if I do that, I'm going to be fine. sometimes I have a tendency to want to help the ball, and a lot of that I think is muscle memory from bowling before I came here on house patterns, where you can get away with that kind of stuff. So when you bowl on house pattern and do that stuff, you get away with it a lot of times because you throw it too far out. There's a lot of friction out there, and then the ball comes back and gets guided to the pocket. You throw it too far in, and you tug it over your toe or whatever, and then there's a lot of hold in the middle of the lane, and you still find the pocket somehow. So a lot of that stuff you get away with on house patterns, and then you go into sport pattern, you don't get away with that stuff anymore. So a lot of it's fighting that muscle memory of trying to jerk it, trying to tug it, trying to grab it. But the way I look at it is the way I'm throwing the ball now and the way I threw the ball a year ago or even a month ago. I mean, it's night and day. It is so much better right now than it used to be. So we're getting there. Back at it again this week. I mean, we got practice again tomorrow. We got the Lions Classic coming up. All 3 of our teams are going, so 24 guys are going to make the trip with us. That's a short trip. That's just to St. Louis. We don't stay in a hotel or anything for that trip. Just drive to St. Louis. We leave before the sun rises on Saturday morning, and we get over to St. Louis and bowl, and we're there all day. And then we come back and then get up Sunday morning, do the same thing. I know the format last year was like 3 traditional games and then 16 Baker games, and that's your qualifying, and then you win a double elimination bracket play on Sunday. We'll see if they keep it the same or if it's any different, or who knows. But that's coming up. I'll try and do a video maybe Friday, maybe, kind of depends. And then Saturday, Sunday, if I can have somebody there. Like, I mean, one of the videos at the end of that little montage, you saw Angelique. She did an awesome job, took a bunch of videos. So big shout out to her. And big thanks to her, thanks to Miranda, thanks to Kirsten. They all drove up there to watch, drove up there to support. It's always, any athlete can speak to this, it's always so nice when you see a familiar face. It's so nice. Like when you're 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hours away from home, it doesn't matter how far away from home you are. It's so nice to see that familiar face, see that friend, and it even adds on top of that when it's someone in the bowling program, because it's like, wow. I mean, the support is awesome. Like, they took their entire weekend, they spent their money, their gas, their time to drive up there, because when they do that, they don't have the luxury, I guess, of the school, of it being the school's money and getting to stay in the hotel and getting the bus ride up there and all that stuff. Like, they've got to pay for all that out of their own pocket, so it's very much appreciated. So big shout out to those 3. I know a couple of the guys had their parents there, so that was awesome that they were there. But yeah, it was a good weekend for me. It was a good one day. Sunday was a lot better than Saturday was, but it's gonna happen. None of us are perfect, but we'll get back at it again this week. We'll bring in the Lions Classic and hopefully get some videos from that next week, and hopefully we can claim another victory. Maybe I can add to this medal collection of 1. This one will always be special to me. My first official college dub, so this one will always be special. But that's all we got for this week. My name's David J. And that's what I had to say.